Yes, I'm,
I have a stutter that consumes my everyday life, one that I've had ever since I can remember.
Hey man, you know where the business building is?
yeah, I think it's,
About 1% of the world's population suffers from this. I am one of the 1%. I try my best to distract myself from my embarrassment, self-hatred, and shame. I feel sorry for those who listen to me speak.
What, do you forget your name?
What is your worst fear? The first one that comes to mind in this present moment.
disappointing the people who love and care about me.
Life is about taking chances. When you expect nothing, you will never be disappointed, and anything is possible. Sometimes reliving your suffering is the only way to overcome it.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyle Pavelis, and today I'm going to be talking about my first feature film that I wrote, directed, and starred in. I had been wanting to make a feature film for a very long time, probably about 3 or 4 years, and a feature film is classified as any film longer than 45 minutes. So I kept that in mind while I was writing the script. I actually got the inspiration and the idea for the movie while I was on a plane. I just started brainstorming different ideas of things that would make a good movie and that could fill the time slot of at least 45 minutes. So once I had the inspiration, I just stopped procrastinating, wrote the script, shot the film, and edited the whole movie in just 28 days. This, of course, is not the way to make a movie. I wrote the script based on locations and actors that I knew I could use, which was just family and friends. This was a one-man job the whole way through, and it was a lot of work to do all by myself. The premise of the movie was a teenager suffering from a speech impediment and trying to overcome his fear of talking, a school bully, and falling in love with a girl. The movie ended up being an hour and 15 minutes, and regardless of how good or bad the movie was, I'm just happy that I followed through and finished it, and I'm proud of the work that I put in. I know there's so many filmmakers and video creators who procrastinate on making a project, a passion project, whether it's a YouTube video, a movie, even if you're not a filmmaker and there's just something you've been wanting to do for a very long time and you just keep putting it off and you never do it. And this was one of those things for me where I wanted to make a movie and I didn't have all the resources to do it. I had the idea and I had the drive to get the movie done. I rushed this movie so much because I was scared if I waited too long, I'd lose interest and never finish it. Because about 5 years ago, when I first really started getting into filmmaking, I wrote a 90-page script that I started filming with my sister and we'd never finished it. I hate the feeling of being excited about something and then not following through. I tend to be very impatient and it can be hard for me to see the big picture, and I like seeing the results as quickly as possible, which is part of the reason I was in such a rush to get the filming done and edit it in less than a month. There are many things I would do differently if I was to make this movie again. I would take more time writing the script, maybe finding actors with professional experience rather than just using friends and family, and overall just spending more time enjoying the process rather than rushing to get it done to see the final product. It was almost like I wanted reassurance that what I was doing was worth my time, so I would shoot scenes and then edit a sequence together, and I pretty much did the whole movie like that. It was a cycle of filming, editing those scenes, and then putting it all together at the end. I didn't shoot this movie in chronological order, which means we were filming scenes out of order, and I thought that was a good challenge for me as an editor and also a director, and directing the movie in a way that seemed seamless. The most important thing is that I learned from it, and I have such a better understanding of filmmaking and how hard it is to make a movie. Script writing, filming, acting, editing are all things that take a tremendous amount of effort that most people don't take into account when they're watching a movie. So it was an amazing experience just going through the process of making a movie, even if it's not the way that professional movies are made. I shot this whole film with a DSLR camera, a Rode Mic Pro, and a cheap Amazon Basics tripod. If I showed the whole movie to 100 strangers, I'm sure half of them would like it and half of them wouldn't like it. I think that's another hard part of filmmaking, is that it's so subjective, and it can be scary to actually go through with your idea, not being sure how people are going to perceive it and if they're going to understand your vision and ultimately enjoy the movie. I don't plan on releasing the full movie as of now, but I might somewhere down the road. If you have a passion project in mind, you just have to go for it and live with the results and learn for next time, which is exactly what I did with this movie. It's not perfect. There's lots of little things I would change, some big things I would change, but at the end of the day, I'm happy that I finished it, and it's something I can look back on years from now and see it as a stepping stone in my filmmaking career. I don't know how many 19-year-olds have made their own film. So many people, including myself, get caught up in the results. Regardless of how hard we work towards something we want, we're always going to look at the final result as the most important thing, when actually it's the journey that you took to get there, how much work you put in. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I would greatly appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I'll see you in the next video.